we now get to the next part of your claim. Amount of rental arrears you provided excellent and, I have to say, very articulate evidence about.
Thank you, Judge.
In respect of the other part, I'm a little bit troubled by it. You walked into your house that had been your home.
Yes, Judge.
I want to emphasise your home, correct? You'd lived there.
It was a beautiful house, Judge. It was my house. Not an amazingly large house, nothing outstanding, but very nicely kept, and my home.
What did you discover when you got there?
It was decimated. You were literally up to your armpits in each room in human detritus, dirty clothes, bodily functions.
You've provided me with some evidence. Now, that's bad, but it certainly looks like the kitchen is in a cleanable state. We're going to go through them very quickly, and I'll comment on them.
Standard hairy food. They'd be found in various rooms not pertinent to keeping food.
Understood.
That's an 8x8 shed that's filled floor to ceiling, wall to wall. That's a nook in the kitchen that was piled high, about 3 foot deep with rubbish. These would be used sanitary products that had become fossilised. There was faeces in the toilet and faeces in the bath next to the toilet.
I now turn to Susan. Thank you, Helen.
Thank you.
You were the last person to have access to this property. You lived in that property and signed for it. In law, you are responsible for it.
I never left that in that state. And if it was that much of a bad tenant, why in February did I get a message off Helen because things had gone wrong saying, do you need the house back? So I'm that much of a bad tenant that doesn't pay rent. She wants me to move back in the property if I leave it like that? Really?
Did you send her a message asking her to move back in?
She's not invited back to my property.
I wish I could get my Facebook. Sorry for interrupting, Judge.
Be quiet. Did you ever send a message saying, please move in?
There would be no reason if...
Yes
ever.
or no?
No, not at all.
The answer is
Never.
no. Of course not.
No, not at all.
Listen to me, madam. Do you see that disgusting toilet?
Which I didn't leave in that mess, which I've got the message asking me to move back in the property on Facebook.
Who left that toilet in that state? Who?
Well, I don't know, but it wasn't me.
Well, I'm asking, was it the dirty, naughty knicker fairies?
Well, it wasn't me. But if you'd let me finish...
I'll let you finish.
That mess was nothing to do with me. But if I could, I wish now I could get my Facebook on there because I've got messages off Helen saying, because of what I went through, I had to move back to my mum's. I've got messages off Helen saying, I think it was either January or February, do you need the house back?
When you saw that mess, what did you think?
I broke down. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that people would live or exist in that and that she'd done that to my house.
What did it take to clean it up?
3 skips. I replaced carpets. I was barred from my local tip for overusing it, which was possibly the most embarrassing thing. It was horrendous. I'd attend the house after work. I'd stay till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, bagging up.
What does it do to you to find your home in that state?
It destroyed me. It very nearly cost me my relationship because just the immense pressure, we were arguing. Everything that we did focused on the house. You'd go home from work and you could taste the grease and the sweat that the house smelled of. And I started, you'd scrub yourself because it was just there. So it very nearly cost me my relationship.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.